Kevin Nash has doubled down on why he will not be appearing at Sting's final match, his retirement match at AEW Revolution. But the excuses are beginning to collapse. They're beginning to buckle, just like Kevin Nash's legs during his wrestling career. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We all know Nash's quads couldn't handle the weight at times, and now his excuses don't seem to be able, his lies don't seem to be able to handle the weight, because he keeps talking about why he will not be at Sting's final match, and in the space of a paragraph he's literally contradicted himself. So Nash has already come out. He said he'd like to be there, but he can't because of the WWE. AEW is a different company. He's a WWE guy, therefore he cannot go and be on AEW television, even though I'm not entirely sure that's true, because I think with Triple H and how close him and Nash are, if Nash wanted to appear on AEW once, then I think that Triple H would be okay with it, especially considering the occasion. It's not like Triple H and WWE haven't brought people from AEW back into WWE. So, yeah, and it's not like Nash has appeared recently on WWE. So I think for a one-off, they would exempt him to appear. But he claims not, and now he's doubled down again on his podcast. So regarding why he won't be there, this is what Kevin Nash said. And he starts off talking about how he can't because he's a WWE guy, and then he basically tells the truth at the end, saying he just doesn't want to. So this is it. Quote, "I never said that I was on the WWE payroll. What I said is I'm a WWE guy. I can't have a picture of me in the crowd and underneath it, it says Nash is all elite. I just can't have that. It doesn't work. One of my closest fucking friends is Paul Levesque. As much as I love Steve, and I know he will only have one last match, and I will watch it, we will talk about it. I haven't been to a WrestleMania, a Raw, a SmackDown, or any other pay-per-view. I haven't been to any offense. I don't want to go any place and be around a bunch of people, let alone wrestling people. I just don't want to do it. I'm a hermit, and that's that." End of quote. So Kevin Nash saying it's because he can't be in AEW because he's a WWE guy, and then he basically says, I don't go to wrestling events anymore. I don't want to be around wrestling people. I'm a hermit. I'm not leaving the house, and I am the one that's choosing not to go and see Sting in his retirement match. Why not just say that? Why the bullshit about WWE and you can't go? You're a fucking grown man, Kevin Nash. If you wanted to go, you could go. But he's blamed WWE, and like he also says that he can't go because it's going to say Kevin Nash is all elite. I highly doubt Tony Khan would do that, okay? As sad as Tony Khan is, I highly doubt that he is going to claim on a pay-per-view that Kevin Nash is all elite, or that Kevin Nash has signed a deal with TNA, not with TNA, sorry, TNA couldn't afford them, but AEW has signed a deal with Kevin Nash. I highly doubt Tony Khan would do that. It would make him not only look foolish, but perhaps Kevin Nash could sue if Tony Khan was somehow trying to claim that Nash was signed by the company when he wasn't. And also Nash talks about doesn't want to be on camera, can't have all elite appear under his name, under his image. But what if he was getting paid? I'm sure Kevin Nash would consider it if Tony Khan was willing to give him a big wad of cash in order to go to AEW Revolution. So it just seems like excuses here from Kevin Nash. Then he talks about he doesn't go to any wrestling events, and that's pretty much, I think, when we're getting the truth. I don't think Nash wants to go to wrestling events. He probably doesn't want to be in a crowd, in a stadium, in an arena filled with wrestling fans. I can accept that. Maybe he just doesn't like wrestling anymore and he doesn't have time for it and he doesn't want to go. Maybe he doesn't want to sit through a 4, 5 hour, 6 hour AEW pay-per-view. That's fair enough. I wouldn't want to do it. So I don't expect Nash would want to do it. But then he says he's a hermit and that's it. He just doesn't want to do it. Why not just say that in the first place? Just tell Sting, look friend, I'm sorry to see you retire. I'll be watching on the TV, but I can't be arsed flying out and sitting at ringside. That's it. That's all Kevin Nash had to do, but he tried to spin it as if it was WWE that wouldn't let him. Then he tried to spin it as if he can't be there because Tony Khan might, I don't know, capitalise on his image. I guess Tony Khan might show him, but he's not going to claim Nash is all elite unless he is, and maybe Kevin Nash is holding it for a payday. Like I said, if Tony Khan offered Nash money, I think it'd be interesting to see Nash's response. I think he would quickly change. Anyway, guys, that's it. Kevin Nash blames WWE, blames Tony Khan, and then just comes out and says, fuck it, I'm a hermit, I don't like wrestling, and I don't want to go. Finally, we get the truth for Kevin Nash. He won't be there by the looks of it, unless he gets a big payday for Tony Khan. But here, that's possible, because Tony Khan's desperate, and if he's got an opportunity to put Kevin Nash on his TV, then he might. But then again, Kevin Nash has bashed AEW quite a bit, so who knows? Maybe Kevin Nash doesn't want to be there. Maybe Kevin Nash is afraid of Hook. Maybe that's it. Big sexy Kevin Nash doesn't want that, that bad boy from Brooklyn to beat him up because he's bashed him a few times on his podcast. Maybe that's why Kevin Nash fears Hook. Maybe that's it, guys. Anyway, catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.